Hello everyone, I am Catechus, and today we will be continuing our guided walkthrough for Mystic Quest. Last episode, Phoebe tried using the Wakewater to unthaw Aquaria, but it didn't work. Now it seems the only way is to free the water crystal in the ice pyramid. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. So where we at? Oh, there we are. Phoebe, we're almost at your level. Awesome. Alright, now, before I forget, because Phoebe used the Wakewater on that single plant in the center of Aquaria, this old man here will actually now sell us cure potions that we don't need to buy, because remember, just go in and out of the life temple, boom, 99. Easy peasy. But with that, we have a long dungeon ahead of us today with the ice pyramid, so I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's get up in here, and wow, it's quite the pyramid. Alright. Now before we move, let's go over the enemies because some of them are very gimmicky and terrible. Starting off, we have the Desert Hag, which is, remember, weak to fire, Fin is a physical attack, double hit is physical up to 2 times, water gun is a water attack, Lamia, weak to water, wind, and thunder, has wraparound for physical attack, gaze to confuse us, and the most annoying sleep lure to put us to sleep. Then the Mage. They are weak to fire, have Blizzard, which is a water attack, Muffle to silence us, but doesn't matter because both of us are immune, and then it can cast Cure to heal itself or fellow enemies. Now onto the new boys. We got the Fan Quid, which is weak to fire. Seeing a trend here in the ice pyramid. Their attacks are Choke Up, which is physical, Ice Breath for a water attack, Sucker Stick, which is a drain attack on the party, Electropulse, which is a non-elemental magic down attack, and Blackness, which is non-elemental damage and can blind us. Then there's the Freezer Crab, which is weak to Axe. They have Giant Blade and Full Nelson, which are physical attacks, Icy Foam for a water attack, and Whirl Water for a water attack on the party. Then the Sphinx. They have Bite and Claw for physical, Riddle to confuse us, Ice Breath for a water attack, and they can heal abnormal statuses on themselves. Now to the annoying ones. We have the Stony Roost, which is weak to shoot, but they do counter attacks that don't kill them with Petrify, and if your entire party is petrified, it's game over. For attacks, they have Dive, which is physical, Coldness for a water attack, and Stoned Beak, which is non-elemental damage and can petrify you. Then Gather. They are weak to water, wind, bomb, and thunder. Do note, they are immune to all spells. They're like slimes. Gather will reflect any spell cast on it back at you. For attacks, they have Pseudopod, which is physical, Blind Flash to blind you, Parastare to paralyze you, and Self-Destruct, which does colossal non-elemental damage, and they die. Oh, and to add on to that, there's a boss! Well, with that out of the way, let's get into the dungeon. I hope nothing takes over here. What do you want, Phoebe? Well, I see a switch in the statue, but I can't reach it. Let's push it with something. Benjamin with the literal light bulb. So what they're referring to is the sword command outside of battle, which is used to push switches. What a great use of a sword. Now, before I move any further, you may see it might be hard, but on the minimap there are monsters shown in their locations. However, the problem is we currently can't see them because they're all invisible. Remember, one of the NPCs in Aquaria mentioned something like this, and we need a special item to fix that, which is all the way here on the right. And if you don't believe me, I'm gonna stand right here, and immediately in front of Benji is a Desert Hag. We just can't see it, but we have to fight it. Ah, these surprised Pikachu-looking guys. This'll be easy. Benji's gonna need to take... Phoebe, why? Benji's the one that's supposed to take one for the team here, not you. Ow. 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 Okay, Benji's taking all of the attacks for the team. Alright, let's try that again. Phoebe, you want to hit him? Thank you. So yeah, these are supposed to be the easy ones. Joke's on me for thinking that was the case. Alright, now we have one more fight, and a little further in with a Lamia. And of course they bring a desert hag. Phoebe, you wanna do the honors, please? Or not. And here comes the sleep. God darn it, both of us? So annoying. Okay, one's gone at least. Come on, Phoebe. There we go. Benji's confused. Great. Lamias, you were so annoying. I didn't think I'd have to heal so early in the dungeon. Speaking of which, I'm gonna use these cure potions. And all the way on the right here is a treasure with the magic mirror. Yep, and you just heard the whoosh there. So what this does is it's just a key item that sits in our inventory, but it's always active. And this is going to make it so now we can see enemies in the dungeon. I don't know if you could beat the dungeon without it. But anyway, there we go. Desert Hag up here, so it's working. Okay, now for our troubles, we get explosives. And this might be the only dungeon I actually use bombs on. Speaking of which, I had a comment the other day about bombs. So the question was, does the bomb damage change whether it hits one enemy to 3 enemies? The answer is yes. The fewer enemies it hits, the more damage it does, just like spells. I tested that out. That is the case. The jumbo bomb does jumbo damage to 1 enemy. Now what we want to do is head over here to the left, take out this desert hag because we want to kill all enemies. Easy peasy. There's nothing at the end. We just want the XP. Now down here in the southwest corner, we can pick up 3 sody pop and 10 arrows. Hooray! Now, you'll see on the map there are a bunch of doors. There's one correct door and a bunch of dummy doors. We're doing all of them today, starting with this right-hand path right here to a desert hag. Easy peasy. And this enemy here is actually the sprite for a mage. Kind of looks like a candle to me, but oh well. So let's take him out. Oh, we get to go first. Fantastic. I'm gonna have Benji attack the mage, Phoebe attack the Lamia. Now, the good thing about the mage, if you don't kill it, it's more likely than not going to waste its turn healing itself. But Benji just killed it. So did Phoebe. Alright, super easy. Now, up these stairs, we're gonna find the second floor, which has a different access from the first floor, and each area has its own gimmick. And I guess these are supposed to be ice mirrors? I don't know. But this guy right here is a new enemy for us, the Fanquid, and his hypnotic rhythms should remind you of a previous boss. Oh, and we also have the Sphinx. So I'm going to have Benji attack the Sphinx with the Cat Claw, just because the Sphinx, much like the Mage, is going to more likely than not waste a turn trying to heal its status ailment rather than attack you. Not always, just frequent. And it is just creepy when it's mad. Oh hey, Benji leveled up. Fantastic. Let's check that out. We have stats. Oh, something I also thought about before. There is an accuracy stat. So if we change weapons, it does not change. So we are stuck at 82, I assume, %. Okay, over here, heal potions. Hooray! Now let's go back downstairs. Now, our next goal, all the way from the southwest treasures we already opened, this is going to lead to a very big intersection with multiple doors, but, you know, first we're gonna have to fight a Lamia. Easy peasy. Now what we're gonna do is, this is gonna lead to a whole mess of paths. So what we're gonna do is take the left one here to a Lamia. Yeah, this is quite the maze of a dungeon. It is very easy to get lost in here. But if we continue down, we get to face another desert hag. Nice. And another mage in front of a staircase, which will lead us back up to our favorite floor. Now, this is where, like, I swear all of the enemies reside. But before facing them, I'm going to use the sword to open up this little mirror to grab 10 more arrows, because I have a feeling we're going to need them. Anyway, down here, we're going to start taking these guys out one by one, starting with you, little Lamia. Followed by what I can only assume is her sister. Followed by her grandpa? I don't know what the mage would be in this. Well, since I made it weird, we're just going to take them all out. Alright. One more grandpa to go. Now, this here is a new enemy for us. This is what the Stony Roost looks like. And remember, they will counter, not always, but like the Desert Hag, but very frequently, in my experience, counter with Petrify if you don't kill him in one hit. So Benji, focus on the mage. Keep him busy. Phoebe, take out this bird, because they're also weak to shoot. And I love that their second sprite is just plucked feathers. But there we go, that's what I meant by the mage. If you don't kill them, there's a very good chance they will just heal themselves. And there we go. Easy peasy. No petrification. Which, I guess that means these two birds gotta go as well. Alright, starting to feel the pain here. Gotta heal up. Should be good. One more bird to go. Love the smell of fried chicken in the morning. Alright, now we have a couple fanquids here. Now I took that one out because there's a treasure over here for more arrows that I kinda am starting to need. Alright, come on fanquid, no witnesses. There we go. Now up these stairs, we get more enemies. So let's start with this flying chicken here. And down here at the bottom is another new enemy. This is what the Gather looks like. Now remember, these guys are weak to bomb and reflect all spells. Do not attack them with spells ever. So I'm going to use a bomb and hope that does big bomb damage. There we go. Awesome. Because you don't want them lingering around. Their self-destruct is without a doubt colossal damage. Anyway, over here, I'm going to take the axe and chop this snow crab down to size. Benji should be able to take it out in one hit, so let's axe it a question. I'll see myself out. There we go. Nice. And for all of that trouble, we get 10 arrows and heal potions that we don't need. Oh, man. Alright, now we just have to walk all the way down to the first floor. Because this is the incorrect path. But it did lead to quite a bit of XP, so it was very worth it. Now, our next incorrect path, as it were, is all the way back to that four-way intersection up here on the north side of the first floor. We're going to take the southeast here to beat a Lamia. Okay, confusion is really starting to hurt. Oh, I need... Just drink up, people. Need them potions. Alright, now if we follow this path to the southeast, once again we fight another mage, and we can climb these stairs up to... Oh boy, another Lamia. Now it looks like a dead end, but we can actually go through this pathway here, pick up this treasure for 10 more arrows. I'll take them. Now, again, backtrack your way to the four-way intersection. We have one more incorrect path, which requires us to defeat this desert hag. And now we want to continue north, take out this here Lamia. And to the right, in front of the staircase, is of course another mage. Okay, with him defeated, we can go up the stairs and take out a stony roost. And for all of that trouble, if we push this switch, we can grab 10 more arrows. So if we come down these stairs, you can quickly see on the top right there, I thought I was hallucinating for a moment, but there's a staircase there. That might be part of another map tile set. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Now, from this four-way intersection, we want to take the middle of the east path here to fight Lamia. And of course, if we continue, we will have to face another mage guarding another staircase. And yes, this is the only path you have to take. You didn't have to do any of the others, but the experience points are worth it. Speaking of which, Benji just leveled up again. Enjoy his stats. He's actually getting faster than Phoebe too, but her magic, boy, it's good. Alright, now up these stairs, we are once again on our favorite floor, and if we head straight to the south, we can grab a treasure for 10 more arrows. But we do have to face another Lamia. Easy peasy. Followed by another mage. Followed by another Fanquid. I swear, whoever is living here just doesn't want guests. Anyway, up these stairs, we are now on the 3rd floor, and what a floor it is. So what we're going to want to do here is head to the right first, because we have to hit a switch at the end, which means we have to take out a lot of enemies. I swear, the DoorDash guy for this place must be like level 80. You know, we're going to take this crab out because I kind of want that treasure. And our prize is 10 more arrows. It reminds me of Tristan. Okay, one more crab to go. Do you guys even like eating crab? I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan, I guess. I mean, if it's there, I'm eating it, but, it's a lot of work just for a small amount of meat. Anyway, end of this path here, we can press that switch, which, as you saw, opened a gate. Now, to get to that gate, we have to go all the way around the left-hand side. Yeah. How annoying would it be if you were like me and usually goes left first instead of right? Oh man. Anyway, I see much more fighting in our future. Okay, Benji couldn't hit the broadside of a barn in that fight. Oh great, a stony roost. Okay, we're getting hurt. We're getting hurt real bad. Yeah, one more, why not? Oh boy, another gather. Time for bombs. Yeah, so Phoebe took out one of the gathers with a crit in that fight. Benji took out the other one. One gather with one jumbo bomb did over 870 damage. So yeah, pretty good. Oh, we need to chop down this freezer crab. Easy peasy. Desert hag. Oh boy. Okay, now, before we continue to the right, we're going to go north into a fight with the Stony Roost. But, because of our brave efforts, we get more bombs and 10 more arrows. Look at that, Phoebe's like on a net positive arrows right now. Great, another roost. Easy enough, though. Now, we can finally go through this door we opened what feels like a decade ago. Oh good, no enemies in here either. One more floor up, hooray! Now up here, this time there's nothing to the right, but we want the left-hand side. Take out this mage. And we want to wrap around all the way to the southeast corner for another staircase, but this time it's kind of guarded by a sphinx. This is what they look like normally, just mean walking. Okay, easy peasy. Now, this is where it's gonna get weird. We're on this floor here with I think we're on ice, but we don't slide, which is good. But we can kind of see the floor below us. What we want to do from the staircase, actually really anywhere, but might as well just do it here, just walk forward, fall off, and that lands us in the middle. And for our troubles, well, we can't carry heal potions, but we get 10 arrows from that chest. And a whole mess of enemies. I'm gonna take out just one of these guys, BRB. There we go, and we can open these, I guess, for 3 more sody pops, and 10 more arrows, but most importantly, this treasure chest here, which has the noble armor. So Benji now has his tier 2 breastplate, which gives him defense against water attacks, which is fantastic for this dungeon, and poison, which is also amazing. Hooray! But I will see you guys in a second after I take out these 4 remaining enemies. BRB. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now we have these 5 enemies over here, so once again, BRB. Good thing we had those 99 bombs. But Benji also leveled up, so he has stats again. Whatever they may have been. Oh, wait, his accuracy went up. He's 83, I think, % now. Awesome. I noticed that one. But for our troubles, we get some arrows and cure potions. I'll take both. More arrows. Look at that. Phoebe's maxed out. Awesome. But we have to push this switch here, which opens the door over by the treasure where we got our fantastic armor. And honestly, we gotta go all the way back up to the floor we dropped down from. So, just gotta wrap around these very long hallways. I do love the repeating script on the walls, though. Anyway, now that we're up here, we can actually explore this floor proper. So over on the left, fight a sphinx, get some treasure. And our treasures are more bombs and more bombs. I think they're trying to tell us something, that we might need them on this floor. Alright, with that done, we just gotta wind our way around this seemingly infinite path here without falling down, or else you gotta walk back up. But now we gotta fight these 3 enemies, so let's blow up a gather. And I don't know, chop up a crab. Actually, I blew up some gathers. There were also 2 gathers in there. But let's take out a sphinx. Benji is a blind demolitionist at the moment, but we also gotta heal a little bit and cure his blindness. Now there are some treasures straight north of us, and I'm just gonna hop across here quick. 5 more explosives, awesome, and then I'm gonna jump to the left here. Because if we go down across here, we can get 3 more cure potions and fight another crab. Well, also a gather. That was the most terrifying part. Now that all the enemies are cleared out, what we want to do is hop back here to the middle portion and drop a bomb on this cracked piece of ice, I guess is what it is. And then just drop down. And then just keep dropping down. It actually does not matter which direction, which is nice. So we could just keep falling in whatever direction we wish. Now, eventually we will land here on the first floor. It doesn't matter which statue you push. There are no fake trap statues or anything. It's not like Link to the Past where you pull the wrong switch and a bunch of snakes fall on your head. Nope, all safe. But drop down again. Oh my god, look at all the enemies. Okay, so, very important. For now, we are just gonna fight the Lamia to our south because that shiny treasure chest is calling for us, so BRB. Okay, ignore how bad Benji's doing, because if we open this treasure, we get the Knight Sword. So let's now heal him. Oh, I guess we gotta cure that blindness if he's gonna use that sword. But let's check it out. This is the tier 2 sword, and its attack power went from 57 to 100. We've hit triple digits with melee weapons. So that's basically a jumbo bomb in a sword. So with that and our newly acquired weapon, I'm going to take out all of these enemies. Remember, no witnesses, so BRB. Okay, now that they're all defeated, sadly we did not gain a level, but yeah, Benji's doing just as much damage as Phoebe now, which is great. For our troubles, we get 3 cure potions, 3 heal potions, and 10 arrows that we desperately need. Now what we gotta do, though, is climb up here. Oh my god, look at that. Are his pecs heaving? What's going on? Hey, you okay? You look like you're having trouble breathing. Mwahaha! I'm enjoying our little game. Oh, That must have been the illusion one. Oh man. But yeah, anyway, we want to go down to the lower right here, and if we use these stairs, we can go under the ice I guess we were on. And just to point out, there are some of these, I guess, shields or something on the walls. You can blow them up, but there's literally nothing behind them, so don't waste your bombs. But we gotta fight the Lamia in the top left corner. Easy peasy. Now if we go through here, oh look, more enemies. So BRB as I take them all out. Okay, now that they're all dead, we're going to climb up here. Oh, I just noticed how bad Phoebe's doing. Hey, best girl, don't die. Thank you. One more Sphinx to go. Alright, now we just gotta keep going north. And would you look at that, we're back on the top floor on this weird staircase we couldn't reach. That takes us under and over to here. Kinda weird. But with our new sword, we could just poke that. We cannot access those treasures from this side, but since they're brown chests, there's nothing really important in there, so let's keep going. And here we are. We are on the final floor. About time, right? Now there's nothing on the left or right sides, but what we want to do is take this middle path, and I'm gonna be, ballsy here and jump across. Oh, would you look at that? It's Mr. Heaving Pecs, and there's a gold treasure behind him, so we should probably make sure we are fully healed before we talk to him. So, when ready, so you think you're a knight, huh? Wahaha! Take this. Oh my god, look at him! He's so imposing. But, since we're in an ice pyramid for the water crystal, yeah, he's weak to fire. But he has a bunch of attacks, like Mega Punch, Axe, Bomber, and Stomp, which are all physical, Ice Block, which is a water attack, Hypno Sleep, which will put you to sleep, and Snowstorm, which is his most annoying because it's a water attack on everyone and heals the darn golem. Because he's weak to fire, yeah, we're just gonna use fire on him. We're gonna burn it with fire. Frosty the Snowman here is gonna start melting eventually, because that's pretty good damage. Oh, that's Ice Block. Good thing we're resistant to water, because that hurt. Holy cow. Okay, I wonder if we're just chasing him around, lighting him on fire. And he's melting, quite literally. So we're just gonna keep this up for as long as we have fire magic. Oh, well, and aren't near death. That's also important, not dying. So Benji, you wanna live, please? Thank you. Now, if you run out of fire magic, Thunder does pretty good on Phoebe's side. Otherwise, Benji can just attack, but focus on healing, because Phoebe has more spell points than he does. Really? You're gonna throw blocks of ice on him while he's asleep? You jerk. But at least he's awake now, and can resume burning. Okay, he's got to be close. There we go. His arm up there melting like he's the Terminator. But there we go. That was the snowstorm, so he got back some health and hurt us. Great. Benji, I'm going to risk you doing your last fire spell here. We got to be real close. Oh, come on. Don't be healing yourself again, you jerk. Well, two of us can play that healing game. Phoebe's still got some fire left in her. That is now out of her. And there we go, we won. Easy peasy. That was not a lot of experience points. Why'd he explode? And there we go. Crystal of Water is restored. The crystal! Look, I'm gonna go back to Aquaria and see if the ice melted. Don't forget to see Grandpa. Yeah, okay, right, bye. Again, why don't they leave with you? Now, very important, do not forget to open this treasure. We need this coin, the river coin, very important. And like usual, can't do anything with the crystal. But river coin, just like the sand coin, just sits in our inventory until we need it. Now we have the painstaking task of leaving, so I'm just gonna drop down. There we go, we're already down to the 4th floor, easy peasy. And we just gotta keep walking out of here. Oh, this is like the worst part of these old games and these dungeons is having to leave. And here I am missing Skyrim, where there was always pull a lever and boom, you're back at the entrance. Don't worry though, this is actually the last time we have to deal with this. There's a battlefield coming up in the next episode where we'll get the exit spell, so we can just leave whenever we want. Alright, we're on the 2nd floor. We're close. Just gotta wind our way around here. We're almost free. Oh, wait. It's in the top right here. My bad. Finally, back on 1st floor. So close. Too bad we can't just, like, use fire magic to burn a hole in the walls and just leave that way. Now here at the 4-way, we want the lower left pathway. This will lead us back to those 2 treasures. And we want the rightmost path. We're almost out. I can smell the fresh air. And there we go. Oh my god. Just like the earth crystal. Look how much this place is transformed. Holy... Benji, you know I can't swim, right? Get out of the water. But here we are, just outside of Aquaria, where, I think we're gonna call it quits today because that ice pyramid was very, very long. So, for now, this has been part 7 of our Mystic Quest guided walkthrough, where we finally beat the ice pyramid. Stay tuned for the next episode as we check out Aquaria and talk to Spencer, and oh yeah, we have more battlefields coming. If you liked the episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.